What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here in the desert, as we are quite a bit actually. It's a very windy day
and cold.
Yeah,
it's not too cold, it's just a little chilly.
But today we're at a unusual spot, I guess you could say. We're at there goes my hat. We're at this 4-mile long driveway that belonged to a lady by the name of Mrs Orcutts. So the story goes, she lived out here. She had her house out here, and you guys can see in the background, they were building Interstate 40 a long time after she had already lived out here.
Wasn't it Route 66?
Yeah, it's Route 66. Route 66 is still out here. But they had, the government, whatever you want to call them, they had decided they were putting in the 40 freeway, the Interstate 40, again, just right there. And it was going to cut her off from being able to leave her house. It was going to remove her driveway. She was going to be a prisoner in her own home, for lack of a better term. So she did what she had to do. She
went to the government.
She wrote the President of the United States and his wife, the First Lady. Ultimately, long story short, they gave her this driveway.
Well, go back a little bit. They tried to give her a chunk of money to buy her property, but she didn't want to do it. She didn't take that chunk of money.
Right, which was $106,000 way back then, and adjusted for inflation, it's almost $1 million today.
But she didn't take it. And then they try to offer her more money to buy her driveway, but then that means she wouldn't be able to leave her house, so she didn't take that either.
Right.
So then they put in the 4-mile
long
driveway,
road, which is technically owned by San Bernardino County, but it was a road just for her that led to her house and to her house only. And nobody else had any other business out here driving on this road, except for a little magazine called Car and Driver. Car and Driver came out here. They did a couple of photo shoots. They also did some speed tests with one vehicle reaching over 200 miles an hour on this stretch of road right here, guys.
Just no speed limit posted for this road.
We use the no speed limit thing very loosely because we all know if there is no speed limit, there is still a national speed limit that you cannot go over.
And there's nobody here to stop you.
So it's unpatrolled.
If a cop's bored or something and wants to sit out here, he probably could. But how many people actually...
There's nobody driving on this road. It would be a waste of taxpayer money to have a police officer sitting on this desolate road. Even back then, probably. But yeah, so one car got over 200 miles, went over 200 miles an hour on that stretch of road there. A few other cars made it above 100. So yeah, there's quite a bit of history right on this road.
But what we've heard lately is you can't do that fast because there's a lot of potholes.
Yeah, a lot of potholes, and we're about to find out. We're going to drive down there, and supposedly the house and everything's still there. The ruins are still there. The house is there. There's supposedly a lake. She had a lake there.
Her house up there. So she would, wherever it is, because I can't see it from here. I don't know.
Again, 4 miles away.
She would know if somebody was coming up her driveway.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay.
Alright, this is now nice. We made it to Mrs Orcutts' house.
Looks like a ship.
Like a ship? It looks like something that we would find out in Salton Sea, right?
But doesn't it look like a ship?
It looks, yeah, it looks a little different, that's for sure.
She has a roundabout driveway.
She really does. And
Is that what they call them, roundabouts? Or a circle?
It would be a cul-de-sac. Even though it is the only house at the end of it, it's a cul-de-sac. And there was a lake here. I don't
Man-made?
Remember. Yeah, she had it made.
Okay.
I don't remember the exact layout, but there's also, you could see that there's two of these driveways here. I don't know if that was for, maybe she was planning for more housing to be here, either for herself or, whoever, or maybe this led to a boat launch for the lake.
Do you know if there was
Possibly.
fish in it?
What's that?
Do you know if there was fish?
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
She'd have to pay for that, right?
Well, yeah.
I
mean, yeah, of course. But yeah, Mrs Orcutts House. Could tell there was some graffiti here at once. Yeah, it's adobe, right? It looks like adobe.
It's very crumbly, so just be careful.
Yeah. I heard that this might have even been made from the dirt that's in the area. What's going on there?
I just lost my balance. Guessing that was the kitchen.
Oh yeah, look at the tile.
Just watch out for nails.
Nails, and I really wouldn't worry too much about snakes right now, but it's not, impossible. It's a little drafty in here.
Close the window. It is falling apart, though.
Look at this old tile, guys. I don't know why. I'm fascinated by this kind of stuff. Just seeing that it's still here and intact. Yeah, this was definitely the kitchen. Just some random things that are been blown in here by the wind.
What do you guys think these are for? Any ideas? There's one there. There's one there. I think they're throughout the house, too.
I could tell you what they are.
I know what they are. I wanted to see if... Oh, there's another one right there.
Yeah, so here's something else to talk about. Mrs. Orcutt. She was, I guess, famous for trying to get people off her road. She didn't want car and driver out here, as we were talking about. She would chase them off with we'll just say a firearm, because I don't know if we're allowed to say that particular word here on YouTube anymore. So these, I don't know about this one particularly, but this one here, and there might be a few others here, they were firearm portals. Which is crazy.
It is. But
I mean,
I wouldn't want nobody up my driveway, my personal driveway.
Yeah, look at that. That is a perfect shot to chase somebody off with a firearm. Oof. And this is the adobe. It might feel weak to the touch, but it's strong. It could take some firepower.
So this is the living room.
Yep.
Kitchen. I believe this is the bathroom to your right.
Okay.
Because this looks like the shower from the other side.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this probably was the bathroom. Oh, yeah. And there's still some tile left from that as well. Is
it different tile or the same?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, it's period correct.
Oh, not the wall tile, though, just the floor tile?
Yeah. Look at that.
I wonder who built this.
Look at that, a light fixture in here and everything. That was pretty innovative for, back in the day. Yeah, I don't know.
And it's a pretty decent sized bathroom.
Yeah.
What was this?
This is probably just, I don't know, maybe
hallway?
A dining room or a hallway. I mean, your guess is as
good
as ours, right?
Can't tell what the next spot is because it's gone.
Whatever this was, I bet this was like a root cellar or something. Obviously filled in now.
What's a root cellar?
Kind of like a...
where they keep their wine?
Yeah. So like
and their canned food?
A natural refrigerator. Something you would,
You think somebody filled it in, or it just got filled in over time, or?
It's hard to say. This has been here and abandoned since 1987. So, almost as old as I am, it's been abandoned.
Well, I'm guessing this is the back bedroom.
The master bedroom, the master suite. But yeah, this is definitely seen better days.
Well, this is different tile too.
Yeah. Well, look, guys, you can see the lake.
Look through the window.
Mrs Orcutts House driveway. By the way, the driveway costs $100,000 to put in, which these days, you know, it's about $1 million a mile, and that thing's 4 miles long. So adjusted for inflation, she got a $4 million driveway all to herself, paid for by the government.
That wouldn't happen in these days.
No, not at all.
Are these the lava rocks?
I'm sure there's lots of lava rocks out here. Oh yeah, actually these are lava rocks.
Because you see them a lot when you drive down this road.
Oh yeah.
All the black.
Yep. Well, look it. I spotted a fish.
Look at the house from this angle.
Yeah. We're gonna grab some pictures for the gram, and we'll be right back, guys. Yeah, look at this old computer monitor. You don't see them like that these days.
Those used to be heavy.
Yeah.
So people use them for school.
I don't know.
They couldn't pick them
know
up.
what you think that is.
I don't know. It could be a little cave or something. It's probably just a rock formation, but
Or lava.
could be a cave.
That's where the people from Wrong Turn live.
No, you're thinking of The Hills Have Eyes.
Ooh, now I don't want to be out here. Let's go.
Yep. So again, guys, this was the lake. You can see like a wood stanchion or something right there, maybe indicating that there was once a dock here, maybe a boat launch at one point. But I can imagine, you know, of course, you know, she probably had fish in here at one point. I mean, how awesome would that be to just walk out of your back door essentially and cast a line. But yeah, there is the well, this ground is really marshy. We haven't had any substantial rain yet this winter, or this one. It's not winter yet, but this season. But yeah, let's just take a look. Yeah, definitely some sort of wood pylon, indicating a dock of some sort. I do see another one off in the distance, which we will not be walking over there. But I wasn't going to walk over here, but you could see another wood pylon there, and then another one there. Not sure exactly what the you know, what they were for. Again, it could have just been, you know, for a dock or a boat launch, maybe, you know, a chain to lock up the gates and nobody trespasses. Who knows? A lot has changed. Okay, so we found some stairs right over there, which I'm assuming is a walkway leading from these two slabs here, which I'm assuming was like a driveway, not a driveway, but a garage and possibly workshop, maybe two car garages, maybe two workshops. It could be just about anything. Maybe even some smaller living quarters. These aren't much bigger or much smaller than the houses. I did hear that after a while they did add on like a mobile home or a motor home or some sort of trailer to expand the living space over there. But you could see like these stairs here. Maybe they would park their cars there, which would explain, you know, the roundabout sort of driveway I was showing you guys at the beginning or the middle of the video. It actually goes around here and bypasses there, but you could see that the pavement goes right up to these little slabs, so that's why I'm assuming they're garages or workshop. And this would have been some sort of walkway, so You wouldn't have to walk all the way around. All right, so as I was looking around, I noticed this. It looked like another lake. I don't know if this is natural or if this was dug, kind of like the lake on the other side of the house. Maybe this was just, water for the area. Who knows? But this is substantially bigger than the smaller lake that's behind the house. Very cool. I could see why she did not want to give up this property. I wouldn't have sold this either. I mean, back in the day, this was prime real estate. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I've been trying to get out here to do this one for a while. This is within 90 minutes of my home, so it's not just down the street, but it's not, the next state over either. I figured we were coming this way this time of year anyway, so I kind of held off on it after a while, knowing that I'd be coming through here. If you guys are enjoying these sort of videos, you guys want to see more urban exploring videos, which is mainly what we do here, and I'm looking forward to getting back into doing that sort of thing. Please let me know down in the comments that you want to see more abandoned things, more things like this. But that's going to do it, guys. Don't forget to like this video. That'll help get the word out, spread the word a little bit, and help the channel grow, guys. Finally over 5,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for everybody that's been here for a while, and to all the new subscribers. Thank you. Bartender, Coors Light, please. Look at the blue girl. Look at that blue girl. Look at that pretty girl. Look at the pretty girl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's just been all over exploring. It's been a long time since we've taken her out, too. And she's enjoying this. For sure, huh, Blue? What? That's nothing. That's nothing. That's just the mic. You got something to say?
I think that wood over there is for like that little house that we think it's supposed to be like wood, where wood is supposed to go inside. I think it's where that goes. So then there's a lava thing over there, and then I think it goes over there.